Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshwari Mata ki jai. We'll go on with the reading of chapter 14 of book 9 in the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam. Narada said, O Lord, Ganga, Lakshmi, and the world, purifying Tulsi, these four are dearest to Narayana. Out of these, Ganga went to the region of Goloka, to Vaikuntha. So I've heard, but how did she come to be the wife of Narayana? I have not heard. Kindly describe this. Narayana said, Brahma came from Goloka to the region of Vaikuntha, accompanied by Ganga. Brahma said to Narayana, O Lord, Ganga, born of the bodies of Radha and Krishna, full of youth, modest, extraordinarily beautiful, and of pure Suddha Sattva, and void of anger and egoism, does not like to marry anyone save thee, as she is born to thee. But Radha's very proud nature and very wrathful. She was even ready to drink up Ganga. But Ganga at once and intelligently took refuge in the feet of Sri Krishna. So the whole Goloka became void of water. Seeing this, I have come here to know in particular the whole history of the case. Then Sri Krishna, the knower and the ruler of the hearts of all, came to know my heart and instantly caused Ganga to issue from his toe and handed her over to me. I bowed down to Sri Krishna, and now I have come with Ganga to thee. Now thou dost marry the Sarvashta Ganga according to the Gandharva rule of marriage, as thou art a deva of these, and humorous in the assembly of devas, so Ganga is. As thou art a gem amongst the males, so she is the gem amongst the females, and the union of a beautiful man with a beautiful woman is extraordinarily pleasant. Now marry this lady who has come to her own accord to thee. Sri Mahalakshmi becomes annoyed with one who does not marry a woman who has come spontaneously. There is no doubt in this. The wise men never insult the Prakriti. All the Purushas, the males, are born of Prakriti, and all females are part of Prakriti, and all the females are part of Prakriti. So Prakriti and Purusa are both inseparable and verily one and the same. So these two should never insult each other. If thou sayest that the Ganga is attached to Krishna, how canst thou marry her? The reply is, as Krishna is beyond the attributes and beyond Prakriti, so thou art also above Prakriti. The one half of Krishna is two-armed. The other half of Sri Krishna is four-armed. Radha has appeared from the left side of Sri Krishna. He himself is the right half, and Padma is his left half. As there is no difference between Radha and Kamala, so there is no difference between Sri Krishna and thee. Therefore, as Ganga is born of thy body, she wants to marry thee. As Prakriti and Purusa are really one and the same without any difference, so the males and the females are one. Thus speaking to Narayana, Brahma handed Ganga over to Narayana and went away. Narayana then married Ganga, smeared with sandalwood paste and flowers according to the rules of the Gandharva marriage. The Lord of Lakshmi then spent his time happily enjoying with Ganga. Ganga had to go to the earth under Bharati's curse and afterwards returned to Vaikuntha. As Ganga appeared from the feet of Vishnu, she is denominated as Vishnupati. Ganga Devi was very much overpowered with enjoyment in her first time with Narayana, so much so that she remained motionless. Thus Ganga spent the days happily with Narayana. Saraswati's jealousy toward Ganga did not disappear though. She was advised by Lakshmi Devi not to do so. Saraswati cherished incessantly the feeling of jealousy toward Ganga. But Ganga had not the least feeling of jealousy towards Saraswati. At last, one day, when vexed too much, Ganga became angry and cursed Saraswati to take her birth in Bharata. So Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Ganga were the wives of Narayana. Lastly, Tulsi became the wife of Narayana. So the number of wives of Narayana amounted to 4. Here ends the 14th chapter in the Mahapuranam, Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Vyasa. Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshwari Mata ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai.